Hello. Let's play Death of the Author. Some caveats here. First, I know nothing about tarot. I did a little tarot thing once for a fundraiser stream, and I don't remember anything about it. So instead of interpreting it, which you can do if you know nothing about tarot, I have actually pulled up a website that I am using that I'm going to be reading off. That is going to kind of talk to me about what the card means so I can determine who I am based on that for the major arcana when we have to draw it. Two, typically when you're playing this game, if you have a physical deck, right, you would be breaking it up into major arcana, cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. I think I covered all of the cards. And you would be shuffling them in such a way that you would have some of them that are upright and some of them that are upside down. However, unfortunately, I'm using Roll20 to show y'all this, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. So before I draw cards as I need them, I'm going to roll 3d6 because you draw 3 cards, or however many cards we have to draw in a given chapter. I'm going to roll 3d6, and if it's evens, it's going to be upright. If it's odds, it's going to be upside down, and that's how I'm going to handle that moving forward. But to start off with, you draw from the major arcana 3 cards to help determine who you are, who your ally might be, and who your antagonist is one word, might be in the situation. So let's get into it. Sorry, y'all. Recenter myself. All right, so we're gonna shuffle this real quick. Okay, first card is death. I feel like death is pretty obvious in what it means, but let's just, okay, death. Endings, change, transformation, transition. So first off, I'm the protagonist here, right? You have a couple of options of, are you the protagonist? Are you the antagonist? Are you the side character? I am the protagonist. I just wanted to do that. Death. Okay, so again, death is endings, change, transformation, transition. What does that mean for me as a protagonist? I think it means who my protagonist is. They're a hero. They're a hero who has, actually, they're not a hero. They're a person you know what? My protagonist is an athlete who has been playing sports pretty much their entire life. Their entire self-worth is tied up in being an athlete, and they have had a career-ending injury at this point. Okay, and yes, I am writing this down. Athlete in their athleticism, they have had a career-ending injury, and now they don't know who they are. Okay, the next card we're going to draw here is, the Tower. Okay, the Tower is going to be our ally, who I am making be a lover, right? The Tower, lover, but what does that card actually mean? Let's see. The Tower, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, awakening. The reverse of it would be personal transformation, fear of change, averting disaster. Huh. What does that mean? What does that mean for my lover, though? Okay, my lover is also going to be an athlete on the same team as me. Ooh, we both got injured. But theirs wasn't career ending, but they couldn't play for a while, and it made them realize, I can't spell realize. That's what it made them realize. It made them realize that they need to make a change instead of having their whole life and sense of being caught up in something that can be taken away. So they've done better than my protagonist has done in this Temperance. And Temperance is the sworn foe. Actually, given this is a sports thing, this would probably just be a rival. Temperance, balance, moderation, patience, purpose. Imbalance, excess, self-healing, realignment. Okay. Keeping up with the sports student. Okay, Temperance. Rival. And, okay, balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. So, first, I'm going to tell you that the sport is rugby. I used to play rugby, and I know a lot about it. Okay, but the rival here... Okay, so the rival here is have the same position as the protagonist. Had the same position as the protagonist. I think had the same position as the protagonist, but was the backup player, but never had any animosity about it. And neither did the protag. Neither did the protag. But patience, purpose. But with the injury being the reason they are first up, part of a new purpose for them is helping the protag see what else is out there. They didn't have their self-worth and identity tied up in being an athlete. They had to find other things. They had to have other things because they were mostly on the bench. Okay. All right. Okay. So I like this. I'm actually very excited about this. All right. So the next bit here. Let's see. All right. So chapter 1, the prologue. We're going to draw 3 cards from the Pentacles deck, and they're going to be face down. Side note, so within the game, you get, per chapter, you get a reversal, which lets you change your cards upright or upside down position, and you get a defiance. So for each card that you kind of, for each card that you play, there's like in the actual game. So for example, let's say I got the Ace of Pentacles, right? If it was upright, it would be a near-death experience, leaves you with _ an addiction to adrenaline. If I played a Defiance, I could actually change an addiction to adrenaline to anything that I want. But yes, okay. So Pentacles first. Before I do that, I'm gonna roll my D6s. Okay, that's a 3, a 5, and a 6. So the first 2 cards are upside down, and the second card is upright for the purposes of the situation. Okay, all right. Let's see. Pentacles. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah. Cards face down. Cool. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And let's flip that card. Okay. Huh. What is that card? I think this might be a little too... Oh, the Knight. Okay. All right. Let's see. Page. Okay. The Knight is reversed, which means because of your foe, you miss out on an opportunity. No. Because of your foe, you lose something valuable. Oh, shit. Okay. My foe, who is my rival, who is trying to, like, help me. Oh, boy. Okay. Because of your foe, you miss out on an opportunity. Okay. Prologue. Reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Because of your foe, you lose out on something valuable. Huh. So this is actually kind of hard, right? Because I turned this into very much like we are rivals, but this person is obviously trying to help me. But what do they do that's... This is really hard. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to see if if these other cards help me instead, right? Ooh, I do believe this is the 1, or is this the 2? Hold on a second. Nope, that's the 2. Of course it should be the 2. I'm a silly guy. Okay. You bear witness to an act of you bear witness to a historical moment. Okay. The historical moment. Okay. Reversed 2 of Pentacles. You bear witness to a historical, oh boy, moment. Here, the historical moment that I witness is the team that I am playing for has never gotten to the playoffs. Let alone... No. The team that I am playing for has gotten to the playoffs, but always fails. But never gets to the never wins the whole thing. The next season after my injury and my rival is playing, they make it and are champions. The first time ever in the history of the rugby team. Whew. Okay. Flip card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is the 6, which is upright, which means you start a fight that leaves a scar on your body. Ooh, actually, I know exactly what's going on with that. Upright, 6 of Pentacles. After the championship, and with a lot of alcohol in their system, they pick a fight with the rival. The protagonist is still injured at this point and is on crutches. So the rival isn't actually trying to fight back, but subdue them, but their own drunkenness causes them to fall, shatter a glass, and cut the side of their face. Okay. Going back up to reverse Knight of Pentacles. Because of your foe, you lose out on something valuable. Now, I'm stuck on this, and per the rules, I could actually just return this card and draw another one. But I like a challenge, right? Because of your foe, you lose out on something valuable. My rival, here's what happens, or the rival, I know I'm switching between there, etc. The protagonist, the rival, okay. The protag, given their injury and descent into depression, hasn't been being a very good partner. And the partner confides in the rival about that, and the rival gives advice that if the protag won't do anything to help themselves, to get better, then maybe they shouldn't be with the protag. The lover leaves because of the protagonist's advice. No, because of the rival's advice. Whew. So technically I could do a reversal or something here, but I don't actually want to. I like I like this thus far. This is a good way to start this, you know? And okay, so that is chapter 1. We're going to go on to chapter 2. So, we're going to recall the cards. We're going to recall the cards. Recall all. Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong. Recall. We're going to recall all these cards. Recall. And now we're going to do chapter 2, the beginning of swords. So once again, we draw 3 cards. Let's go. Whew, okay. Let's see. Oh, I got to roll my dice first. 6, a 1, and a 5. Okay. So we're going swords. Okay, let's shuffle this. All right. Wait. Actually, before I do that, let's make sure the cards are supposed to be face down. Oh, yep, look at that. Okay. 1, 2. Ah, shit. I accidentally... Well, 3. I know what the card is, but we're going to keep it, right? Okay, so first and foremost, flip the card. I think that's a 6. It might be a 7. No, it's a 7. Okay. It is the 7 of swords. Swords. Okay, let's see. And it is upright because of my card. Huh. Okay. Prologue. Chapter 2, the beginning. Upright. 7 of swords. Swords. I don't know why I keep saying that. A package is delivered to you that lacks a return address. I don't know what to do with that. We're going to flip over the other one. Flip card. Oh, the Queen of Swords, which is upside down. Okay, so actually, Knight, Page, Queen. You are mistaken for your foe. Ooh, Queen of Swords. I know exactly what happened with that, actually. Upside down, Queen of Swords. You are mistaken for your foe. Sometime after the championship, sometime after the championship game, a fan comes up to you. Sometime after the championship game, a fan comes up to you and is just so excited and happy about you winning, and is recounting the protagonist's this is amazing full field run and juke at the man, I played rugby and I can't remember what it's called. We're gonna say end zone. That's not right for rugby. At the end zone, does a whole thing and asks, when did you get injured, before you have to tell them, I'm not that player. Whew, God, that's fucked. Okay, flip card. I think that's the 9, yeah? Yep, that's the 9. Which is also reversed. Okay, the 9, you set off on a journey to prove yourself. Okay. Upside down, 9 of swords. You are mistaken for your foe. You set on a journey to prove yourself. Okay, so after being mistaken for your foe, your after being mistaken for your foe, you reach out to no. You set out on a journey to prove yourself. The injury that you have, okay. Even though the injury that the protag has is almost assuredly a career ending one, you still have rehab you have to do to get it to some normalcy, which you haven't been doing. One of the reasons. Another reason your lover left you. You decide not only are you going to do the standard rehab, you're gonna find someone who is gonna help you get back on the pitch, on the field. Okay, back to the top. Upright, 7 of Swords. A packet is delivered to you that lacks a return address. God, I don't know. What's in the package? It is a care. After a week of lying in bed, there is a knock on the protag's door. There's a knock on the protag's door. There is a knock on the protag's door, and they find a large package filled with their favorite drinks, snacks, and self-care stuff with no name or return address on it. Yeah. Okay. I do believe we're on to chapter 3 now. Okay. Yeah. Chapter 3, the middle. Okay, so first things first. Ooh, apologies for that. Let's see. Cups. Okay, we're going to cups. We're going to recall all of these. Recall. We're going to shuffle the cups. And then we're going to... yeah, I meant to make sure these things were upside down, but or face down at least. It's fine. 2, 3, and let's roll about it. Upright. Oh, all 3 of these are upright. Okay. That's got to be the 4. There's no way that's... No, actually, no, it's not the 4. Is it? Is 1V? Yes, it is. It is, in fact, the 4. I'm forgetting what, like, having the 1 before or after the V means. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. A4. A wrench is thrown into your plans, forcing you to take a big risk. A wrench is thrown into your plans, forcing you to improvise. I know exactly what's happening here. Upright. 4 of, God, what's this the 4? The 4 of Cups. A wrench is thrown into your plans, forcing you to take a big risk. While you're trying to get through normal and advanced rehab, while you're trying to get through normal and advanced rehab, you aren't responding as well as the PT would expect. So they send you in for some more x-rays. They missed something before, and no amount of rehab will fix this. You need a surgery that has a good chance of just fucking you up for the rest of your life. But it could fix it. It could put you back on the road to your goal. Okay. All right. Flip card. Do you believe that is the... Yep, that's the 7. All right. 4 upright. Someone offers to help in exchange for a future favor. Let's see. Upright, 7 of cups. Someone offers to help in exchange for a future favor. You actually can't afford the... Okay, so here's the thing here. I want somebody to... You know what? I don't know what to do with this just yet, so we're gonna flip it over. Flip card. Oh, the Queen of Cups. All right. You learn a piece of your friend's history that you never knew. You learn a piece of your foe's history that you never knew. I'm gonna use my reversal here because I actually know what I want to do. Ooh. Upside down, Queen of Cups. You learn a piece of your foe's history that you never knew. Your rival used to gamble a lot and would take bets on the games that they were playing in, and would rig them sometimes, so that the points total was lower. So they would win and you would. So they would win money. Which means someone offers you help in exchange for a future favor. Okay, so here's what I think. Okay, so this experimental surgery isn't covered by insurance. So you're having everything to get the money. When someone offers you a loan and says they'll want a favor either when you're back on your feet as an athlete or when you're helping coach since you had been on the record saying, yeah, if I couldn't play, I'd coach. That favor would be throwing a bunch of games. And then I learned that my rival used to do that when they got the chance, but they didn't always get the chance, and now they refuse to do it. Yeah, so that's what's going on in chapter 3. Okay. All right, next up is chapter 4. I actually did use one of my reversals. In case I didn't mention it, you don't get to keep your defiances and your reversals if a chapter comes along That's the end of that. Ooh, okay, wait. At the end of this chapter, the author leaves you a message. Draw a major arcana to determine the nature of the message. What does the message say? Okay, major arcana. Strength. Strength, courage, influence. The author. Hold on. The author leaves a message. Don't give up your integrity. Don't give up your integrity. That's what the message is. Don't give up your integrity. Let's see. Here, let's see. Can I put this back? All right, I'm gonna shuffle. We shuffle the major arcana again, and then we go on to the next, chapter 4. Let's see. The end. Ooh, okay. All right, so we were just at, we were at wands. These are what? Cups? Okay, so we're gonna recall the cups. Recall, and now we're gonna do the final chapter, which is the wands. Whew. Okay. Shuffle. All right. First. Second. And third. All right, let's roll the dice. Upright, and upright. All right. Flip card. What is that? The 9. Okay, because I was like, there's no way that is what I think it is, you know? Like, there's no way. Okay. The 9, you are forced to leave part of yourself behind. Okay. Chapter 4. The end. Upright, 9 of wands. You are forced to leave part of yourself behind. Okay, so at the end of the at the end of the last thing, you got an author's note. Don't give up your integrity. Who you are, you've always seen yourself as someone with integrity and honor, and the idea of throwing a game or games sickens you. But you need the surgery, and you need the money. So you do it. And that honorable part of yourself is left in an old life. Okay, next up, flip card. Ace of Wands. Okay. The place you call home is destroyed? Okay. Upright. Ace of Wands. You call home is destroyed. The team is your home. And despite the championship, word gets out that your rival used to fix games, destroying the reputation of the team. Your rival used to fix games, and the coach, which is why the rival would get put in sometimes, destroying the reputation of the team and calling into question, destroying the reputation of the team and calling into question the championship. Okay. Okay. Flip card. The 10. All right. The 10. An event makes you realize your fears are holding you back. Upright, 10 of Wands. An event makes you realize your fears are holding you back. With the implosion of the team's reputation, and its eventual dissolvement, because the other players can't trust the coach or your rival now, or the rival. You're having to face the fact. You're having to face your fear of who you are without the team and this sport. Because even if you do get better now, you can't come back to this. And that fear has been keeping you in place. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Next up, the author leaves you a message. I wonder, hold on a second. I knew I was missing something. Okay, so I'm a silly little guy. So I'm looking at this PDF, and while I'm playing this with y'all, and at the end of each thing, at the end of each chapter, you're supposed to do the at the end of each chapter, the author leaves you a message. And I missed it for the first two chapters, like a silly little guy, because I didn't scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page. And I read these rules a little while ago. Silly little guy. Well, we are where we are at this point. So the author is going to leave another message. And that is the Empress, which means what in this context? The Empress, not the Emperor. Okay, they have both. Femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing abundance, creativity, creative block, dependence on others. Okay, abundance. I'm gonna go with abundance and the message that the author leaves. Your life will be filled with an abundance of joy. Your life will be filled with an abundance of joy. When you realize you don't have to tie yourself to your body, to your body's athleticism. Okay. Okay. Chapter 5, the epilogue. Your story, it's over. It's time to confront your author. Your author has written parts of themselves in each of their characters, whether intentionally or unconsciously. Examine the character sprint. Examine your author. Which pieces of yourself, your friend, and your foe do you see within your author? Put the major arcana deck aside. Your author cannot use it here. You have one defiance. You meet the author. They are no longer control. What do you do? What do you say? Okay, so first off, the parts that are in yourself, the lover, the rival. You. Having your self-worth tied to athleticism. The lover. Not sticking around. And the rival. Losing their integrity. integrity, and honor. Okay. We put that away. We recall these cards. Nope. You have 1 defiance. You meet the author. They are no longer in control. What do you do? What do you say? What do you do and what do you say? What do you do and what do you say to someone who's put you through this kind of stuff? You broke me. You broke me. You ripped me into pieces and then tried to put me back together and then tried to put me back together. Taping these scraps of paper to each other as if they could ever be made whole again. Something was lost in the breaking, I didn't need to be broken to be changed. You didn't have to change me like this. And that is the game, folks. Huh. Well, that was very much a fun little time. And now I'm it was a really fun little time, and the writing of that last bit at the end is definitely something fun. It also felt kind of hard hitting, at least for myself. And that is Death of the Author. It's fun. It's easy. It's not a super long game. I did miss 2 parts accidentally, like a silly little guy. But yeah, it's only like 40-ish minutes to play this game. It's a good little time. Thanks for watching.